Hey, good morning, folks, and welcome to another episode on this laundry hamper channel. A lot of you are asking me why am I not in my natural area for the episodes. Number one, a lot of these episodes have been pre-filmed throughout the entire month of August, and I have my kids home. So I have to be out in another element where I'm not interrupted by this stuff that has been explained all the way from September 1st up until now. There's no interruptions caused with any kind of behavior or attitude issue. So I've chosen to film outside in order to be able to be ahead for the month of September and being able to share with you everything that I have been sharing, that I have now found out in regards to everything that has happened from 2020 to 2021, and I'm now able to explain it all to you in who done did it and of whom I know is involved with all negative aspects of everything that happened and is about to happen, and how would I handle the situation when it does happen, if it were to happen again, if it were to happen. And yes, I do have lawyers involved in all cases. I do have lawyers involved, and all cases are being in court, and I do have the permission of the judge as well as the lawyer to share the outcome, as every person has been dealt with accordingly. And due to the fact that even though they've been dealt with accordingly by a judge and a lawyer, they are still continuing the act of causing issues that are not there because they want me to lose my kids through children's aid services. So everything that has been rendered, they are trying to recreate it in order so that I lose my kids due to one of their own actually ending up losing their kids by doing it themselves to me in order to try and get ahead to be where I am right now, or to be where they thought they were going to be, yet they still are not, a whole lot earlier, as I'm in my third year of going through this. However, the third year is me figuring it out and getting the answer and the names attached to the events that caused such calamity for me in 2020 and 2021, in order to try and prevent it from happening in 2022. So in saying that, let's go ahead and get right into the video, watching for the time, as all of this is being timed due to the time limit of 15 minutes when you start a brand new channel on YouTube. So if you see me look, I'm looking at the phone and I'm looking at the time on the camera to tell me how far I have to go before my 15 minutes runs out. So that's what I'm doing, and every time you see me look this close, and right now I'm 4 minutes and 12 seconds in. Anywho, with all that being said, this was written on the same date as yesterday's episode, April 20th, 2022, 04th, 20th, 2021. My apologies. As you can see, I wrote it down. 2021, 2021, 2021, April, January, February, March, April, April 20th, 2021. This one has to do with the fact that my daughter's hair was cut with someone doing her hair And due to the fact that they got a piece of hair extension stuck in my daughter's hair, they cut her natural hair right here at the back, which is the crown at the back, right there. They cut my daughter's hair, and I actually sued the person for cutting my daughter's hair and not taking it out properly with an actual rat tail comb, which is what you're supposed to use, a rat tail comb, in order to get the knot out. And they used the scissors and cut my daughter's hair. What is Notori's true purpose in being in this house? She is here to steal my laptops and my phone when Beverly Phillips just got the same thing that I just bought, and probably even better than what I would have purchased. So I had just purchased technically for myself, because I like the Acer brand of laptops. Not these small Acer. I like the really big Acers. I like that brand of laptops. Not just because of their availability, but because of what they can do. I've done so much with an Acer laptop and an HP laptop. They work just like an iMac for me. In editing, they work like an iMac. They work like a MacBook Pro for me. All you have to do is buy the tools. All you have to do is buy the tools. That's it. So the fact that someone is in the house using my daughter's hair, of which she cut at the back, in order to steal it, to give it to someone else, to say that she got money from Beyonce, which is my personal property, she did not. She stole it, or she attempted to steal it. Just to give you an update, all 3 laptops have died, and all of us, my family, used it. My family alone used the laptops. My laptop, the cord was taken and cut. That's all they were able to get, was the cord. The cord was taken, the cord was cut by Beverly Phillips. And I had only used it for 3 months prior to the cord being cut, because I bought an Acer instead of a MacBook Pro, because I like the Acer. Do I want a MacBook Pro? Yes. Am I going to get it and beg for it at a discount because of who I am? Oh, hell no. I'm not. I'm gonna wait till I have the money to purchase a MacBook Pro, and then I purchase it at full price. I am not going to beg for a MacBook Pro at $500. Well, we all know that the cheapest MacBook Pro is around $2,000. All of us know that. How the heck are you gonna get a MacBook Pro just because I'm Beyonce at $500? I use my iPhone to set it up to make it look like a MacBook Pro, boo-boo. I know how to be techie, and I know how to set up my phone in order to set up an Acer to look like a MacBook Pro. I know how to do it. All you have to do is download iTunes Music. That's it, boo-boo. That's the answer. Download iTunes Music, and you have a team that helps your phone and your laptop meet up, and it ends up looking like a MacBook Pro. That's all. Just get an iPhone. Set up your Acer desktop, your Acer computer, with your iPhone by downloading iTunes, and you have a MacBook Pro, bitch. I will not, under any circumstances, end up empty-handed from people like these. Young lady has no place to live. My father and uncle have offered her a place to live, which is Notori, and she's been in the house several times carrying a garbage bag with dirty clothes and tampons. walking around with it like it's the best and only thing she has in the world, and it means everything to her. Everything. She been in the house walking around with it. Trust me, I've seen some ish from the Turi. I've seen some ish from her. Walking around with that bag like it's heaven to her. And she go, I can say like she never did it. I saw, it came to pass. And now I understand and see through it all. Oh, and by the way, the garbage bag was for her to house all my laptops and all my electronics in order to bring them down to Beverly Village so that she could give them to Justin Isaacs, of whom in turn would have sold it on the black market to say that he got it from Beyonce. And this is the thanks we get for giving her a bed to sleep on. It is now time to make some connections and get these people out of the way and to completely finish them off for good. This is it for them all. Why? They work with Issa Rae in order to cause disturbances. They only show up when Issa Rae calls them to show up. And I was also given a time stamp. They will not be back until September 2020 in order to bless Issa Rae with toke money to get high so that she could fly on a plane, which is a ship, to London, England. Technically August 30th, 2020. That's it for this episode. Thank y'all so much for watching. This episode of Reading in Between the Prayer Lines. That's it for this episode of Reading in Between the Prayer Lines. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel for future videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.